This is the second video in my mini-series on emotional eating. In this video, I'm going to cover off some of the causes of emotional eating. Specifically, I'm going to look at 5 things. Number 1, high dietary restraint. Number 2, poor interoceptive awareness. Number 3, alexithymia. Number 4, emotion dysregulation. Number 5, the fact that it may be highly linked to inadequate or negative parenting techniques. What are those 5 things I just listed? Because some of those things I'm pretty certain most of you will have never heard of. Number 1, high dietary restraint, basically refers to when an approach to dieting involves high levels of calorie restriction. So how tightly our food intake is regulated. One of the problems with having a very highly controlled calorie intake and having a massive restriction in calories is that it can lead to the body doing some very, very frustrating things. When we undereat calories, our body can't tell the difference between purposeful dieting and starvation. We haven't evolved that much yet. As a result, our bodies react as though we're starving. So even though we are consciously saying I'm going to restrict my food intake, our body doesn't get that memo. It goes straight into starvation mode, and that involves lowering our metabolic rate, which means the amount of calories our body tries to use because it's trying to conserve them. And the second thing it does is our hunger and appetite spikes. Our body purposefully increases the feelings and the sensations of appetite and hunger. So feeling more hungry and starving and your metabolic rate, the amount of calories you burn, slowing down are 2 things that are going to lead to it being harder to lose weight. How this impacts emotional eating is that it impacts our sense of deprivation. If we suffer from emotional eating and we're on a highly restricted diet, we'll end up feeling, with the metabolic rate slow down and the hunger and appetite increase, that we are seriously depriving ourselves of the things that we enjoy. That feeling of deprivation often leads to what we call falling off the wagon, or even abandoning the diet altogether. This is arguably even more true in times of heightened stress or chronic stress. So if somebody does suffer from emotional eating, then going on a highly restricted diet is not a good idea.